So it's been a couple weeks. He's managed to successfully rid River City of all of its villainous presence. You've got your medals and everything. You're feeling all great. And so I said the police managed to arrest most of the regular thugs in town.
And Carter still hasn't gotten any help. They just kind of left him alone.
Well, he's got your little team now.
No, I meant psychiatric help.
Montreal's like, yeah, you got that area handled. They're pretty much good.
And I'm just walking around all the time in my battle armor with my foam gun, in my black Kaze sword at my back.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Grumbling, wishing that that monster truck was fixed so I could just drive around with it.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I'm kind of bored now though because it's like I need worthy opponents. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
I really do.
You just need worthy opponents.
Where no one can stand against the foam and its power and its truth.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you're playing around one day, and he's got a call. All right, I don't know why this isn't working. So he's getting So you say these are hanging out. No real worthy opponents to speak of. And all of a sudden you get a call from Higgins. And
it's right now. It's like the ending of a Fast and the Furious movie. We're all at a barbecue. Porkins is cooking. We're just eating because all is right in the world.
Yeah, you were.
And then Higgins arrives.
Well, Higgins calls you up. He's just like
And I just go, yes, High Priest.
He's like, emergency. We got a Class S threat.
Yes, you do, and his name is Carter. Nothing can stand before me.
He's just like, get out there now! All hands on deck! We're being attacked!
And I just tell everybody, foam up, get your guns, get your grenades! And let's teach the world that nothing stands against the foam. That is the only truth. The one truth of the world is that foam always wins.
Mm-hmm. So...
Even in the face of the impossible, it is a miracle.
Oh, yeah. So... You all rush outside. Actually, I'll just take a look at this.
Foam is love, foam is life.
Mm-hmm. And you all gear up. You rush outside.
And I'm assuming we're going to release all the villains that we still have locked up. It's an S3 threat, you said, so.
It's a
class 3.
A Class S threat, which is the
Class S.
highest of the highest ranks of threats in the world of the PRT. And
we should feel honored that a Class S threat would come upon our little town of River City. It fears the power of the foam, so it must put it down before it gets any more powerful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so my internet connection isn't working right now, so we'll just continue recording. So use
Did you bring down my internet?
No, just my thing. So use so you go outside, and you see a big ruckus coming from sort of the center of the town. Yous are sort of, if you remember correctly, more on the western side. And from the...
So it's about 60 feet in front of my little station. I got it.
Yeah, pretty much. And so out of the about 60 feet away from you or so...
Oh, and we have a foam gun on top of the van, right?
You have a van, yeah.
And it has the foam turret still, yeah.
You still got that, yeah.
Okay, well, we're rolled out in that.
Which is haven't even really, quite frankly, bothered to use.
We used it once, but
No, on the new truck.
Yeah.
The old truck was destroyed by Cuff.
Well, like I said, we're rolling out. We're taking on this S-grade threat. I want all hands on deck. I want all my followers. Let's take it down.
Oh, yeah. And you see, emerging out of the center of the town, a big, fiery eruption.
It sounds like Porkins after taco night.
Yeah, it could be Porkins I'm talking about, but it's ever so slightly worse.
And the only time when Porkins isn't eating is now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, Porkins is right now not eating. Because as you are all in the van and you're driving towards it, and you see out of this fiery hole in the ground crawls a great rockish monster. Who is dozens of feet tall. If not 100 feet tall, but maybe dozens of feet tall at least. He
is to us as Spinal Tap was to their small tiny Stonehenge.
Yeah. He vaguely resembles Rocksteady from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's a humanoid creature, sort of a rhinoceros type face.
Okay.
Big horns coming off his snout.
Okay.
Stone skin, stone type skin. And yeah. And you immediately recognize him as Behemoth,
Yeah.
the Endbringer, the Herokiller, as he's known, because he's killed so many heroes.
And I just kind of look at my everybody around me and I go, have faith in the foam, and the foam shall have faith in you, as it believes in you, as you believe in it. For you shall not fear anything as long as you walk in the light of the foam. Not even the end shall be brought.
Not even
before the foam, for the end shall be brought low.
Low is the foam.
And then I just say it's like, how far away from it am I? Is it? That was barely English. How far away from it am I?
He's big, so he's still,
So I'm gonna just jump into the truck. I'm gonna jump onto my phone.
Well, he's already in the truck, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be in the turret, and it's just gonna be like gonna right down to the say drive forth, and then I want to start spraying.
Oh, you're just gonna start to spray? You're gonna leave everybody in the truck?
Oh well, how close are we? Like I said,
You're like 100 feet away, maybe.
Okay, Okay, so this is how. Okay, so yeah, everybody's.
Maybe more than
I'm gonna say
100 feet.
everybody out of the truck, and I'm gonna say.
Who's driving?
I'm gonna make
the
only correct decision I'm gonna make. Ferdinand, my closest follower, my worst friend.
Yeah.
You shall drive, and you shall be the horse of light, bringing forth my chariot of foam into the darkness to bring light further.
Oh my God, Bear is driving. How could that be? So
who's driving? Ferdinand's driving. How could that be?
So he gets in the driver's seat. Everybody else disembarks.
Yep, and I'm gonna go say, foam. And they reply, foam.
And everyone else says, foam unto he.
Yeah.
So everybody else disperses. Your heroes, everybody's going to disperse.
Wow, I became a straight up cult.
And you're just going to tell them, like, pretty much attack at will now?
Attack at will, foam them, then I'm gonna be like, Maelstrom, keep firing at him until every last drop of your wind.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to distract him. Edict. Just start swearing at him.
Okay.
Maybe he'll hear you. Maybe he won't. Illicit, I don't know what your power is. Oh yeah, you should make shapes.
Shape.
Just make a shape of my tablet that I hold before me with the commandments of my foam.
All right.
Which is that evildoers shall be foamed.
Okay.
And that and my followers are well paid.
Behemoth is definitely an evildoer, and you got Cuff and you've got
Cuff. Keep shooting trucks at him. Find as many cars and throw it at him.
And Adamant as well.
I guess.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say he's managed to recruit Damsel.
Is she my fervent follower, or did she get out of her
You usually reprogrammed her a bit after her amnesia. She's
so I'm a cult now. Okay, great.
You're gonna get to pay her pretty well.
Okay.
Give her some. You set her up so she made her.
What's her powers?
Her power is she destroys anything that's within about 15 feet of her.
All that I'm gonna tell her. Actually, wait. Who else is with? Do I have?
Zap.
Who else is with me?
That's it.
Okay, then I'm gonna tell Porkins and Pepper to escort her to within 15 feet so that she can disintegrate him, and I'm gonna have them foaming him the entire time as they're doing.
And you do know that Behemoth has a bit of a radiation aura
The foam shall protect us.
around him that can kill anybody. And
So what I'm gonna do is I'm spray a little foam in my hand, like shaving cream, and then wipe it all over because it's like all over my armor. So but as a protection against everything. But not on any joint so that I can't move. Just it's like the foam shall protect me. The foam shall protect me.
All right, and you gonna do that to everybody else? Give them some.
Oh yeah. Everybody. It's like I had blessed it. It's like here you go. The foam shall protect you. And I'm just wiping everybody down with foam.
And at this point, they pretty much accepted that you're nuts, so they don't care. They'll let you give them a small amount.
Except they have this damsel is like, oh okay, yes, the foam shall protect us.
All right. So now what? So you're gonna.
I told you, it's like I'm
You're
gonna ride
on
forth.
the turret.
I'm gonna ride forth, and Ferdinand is gonna be shaking his head, but he's gonna be driving forward, and I'm just gonna be on the top spraying, going, yeah! I'm gonna empty that tank all over him.
All right. You're gonna bukkake him with foam.
It's like this really sounds wrong. Oh, yeah, it's like I'm gonna spray him, but I'm gonna try to spray up at least 30 feet because I know he's bigger than 30 feet. But I'm just trying.
Hopefully we'll contain.
I'm aware of the folly of this, but it's like I believe in the power of my foam.
We'll contain an Endbringer because why not? So
it's just that overpowered in this game.
It's just that OP'd. So as you get in you get on the top of the truck, Ferdinand starts kicking into gear, and you see Behemoth just burning buildings to the ground, just spitting fire all over, just burning buildings. And
I'm just gonna see like aim for its head, foam his mouth shut. Give him the good word of the foam.
And he lets out a mighty scream. So he lets out a mighty scream from his jaws as he stomps around the city. And
sorry, I forgot to turn down the radio.
Okay.
That's my personal soundtrack. It was actually supposed to be "It's Raining Men."
Oh yeah. That was a bad. That was an unfortunate. That was an unfortunate mix-up. So as you blast, I'm raining men.
1 second. As I blast 30 seconds up, "It's Raining Men."
For copyright reasons, that's all we're allowed to blast. Quite honestly, we can't blast anymore. Or less.
Who the hell are the Weather Girls? Okay, that's the right one.
As we blast a cover of "It's Raining Men," or something along those lines.
I just want the chorus.
You're like, Ferdinand, skip it ahead. He's like pressing the radio while trying to drive with the other hand. All right. It's raining foam.
Yep.
As you spray it like you've never sprayed foam before. Use cover the mighty rock beast in some foam, and it covers like a part of a side of him.
The foam is with you. The foam is with you. The foam is with me. The foam is with you. The foam is with me. The foam is with you.
And he just turns around, and he kicks your van with his mighty foot, and your foot goes flying. Your van goes flying, and it flies very, very high into the air. And you go a spinning, and actually, you're on the top, right?
Yep, I'm on the top.
You're on the top.
On the foam
so
turret.
as it's spraying foam all over, you fall pretty much right off the top, and you land on the ground.
Foam shall protect me.
And you get a nice minor or moderate bash damage, actually.
The foam shall protect me.
And actually, you do kind of land in some foam.
And now the foam has protected me.
And watch as the van just flies like inordinately high into the air.
Ferdinand, we barely knew you.
And it looks like it goes up like hundreds of feet in the air. Almost like too hard.
And it is the turret still just firing its foam as it's
it's just spraying like in a circle. It's like a balloon that's just like brrr, the end has been opened up on. And it just goes flying, and that's the last you ever see of that van.
Team Rocket blasting off again.
Oh yeah. So now you're laying on the ground.
Lying in some foam, which means
you're lying in some foam,
I'm actually stuck.
Which means you're basically immobilized. And you see, who did you send with
Ferdinand was driving, but I sent Pepper and Porkins with the damsel.
And you just see on your back is stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
But you can still move your arms and legs like a turtle on your back. And
I can still move my head.
Yeah. And you can, as your wristband comes up, and you see Pepper on there, and he's like, "Sir, we're closing in now." And
all you hear in the background is damsel saying, "The foam is with me. The foam is with me. The foam is with me. It shall protect me."
And she runs up on it, and they hold a tight formation, and Behemoth just kind of looks over at them,
and she's yelling, "I have the foam, so I have no fear."
And he just lets out a mighty blast of fire, and Porkins just like gets incinerated to what I would call pork cracklins.
Pork cracklins?
Yeah, he manages to shield her, and Damsel manages to get close enough, and she blasts off a shot from her hand, and it looks like a big cone of light comes forth from her, and it takes a mighty chunk out from Behemoth, and he just regards upon her, and he just spews forth lightning, and he cuts her down. And then he also looks at Pepper and says, "Pepper, sir, the mission was not a success." And then everything cuts out from your wristband as he spews forth again and kills Pepper dead on sight.
"You shall be remembered well in Foam Halla, where the followers of the foam go on their death. But sit in my halls, and I drink forth my foam mead and my foam brew."
But she has done she has actually taken a chunk out of him, but he already, you see his rocky body just recovering, regenerating. Hold on a second. Let me just remove from there Porkins. Yep. Pepper. And Damsel. Alright. Yeah, so as that's happening, so you're just, so at this point you're pretty, oh wait, I'm sorry, and Ferdinand. So, as you're laying there, and then all of a sudden you just see upon him, a big wind tunnel just comes upon and just kind of strikes near him. He barely even regards it. Cars just start flying at him like projectiles, just bouncing off his mighty hide. He just lets out a mighty scream, and all the windows, all the glass, everything in the vicinity just shatters. You just hear screams of agony, and pretty much many of the attacks upon him cease. At this point in time, Slate calls you up on your wristband, and she says, "Sir, casualties, heavy casualties. Oh God, so many dead. Maelstrom, head exploded, cuff, adamant. Listen, eat it.
As long as you have the foam, you shall live."
Dolph is down. Everybody's down. It's just
take out your grenades.
I have a massive headache, sir.
Overload your pack.
You can see
and run towards it with your pack ready to explode.
She says, "It's been a pleasure serving with you, sir." And she just runs upon him,
overloading her foam pack and her stuff.
And she just runs, and you just see
the foam shall be with you.
A massive foam explosion just covers a portion of Behemoth. He just looks down upon her. He just stomps her out of existence. Slate down. Everybody else, you just as you're laying there on your back, Director Higgins calls you again and says, "Carter, don't worry. We've got reinforcements coming from the United States and the rest of Canada. They should be here in only minutes. Just keep holding them off.
Bring in the foam.
Protect the civilians. Protect the civilians." And then the last thing you see...
The foam shall protect us all. Is it coming towards me? Is it coming towards me? Is this my final moment?
Yeah.
So then as I see it coming, I still have my hands clear, right? So I take my belt with the grenades that are still on it, take the grenades off, pull all the pins, clutch it to my chest and go, "The foam will protect me."
And the last thing you see is that great horned rhinoceros face bearing down upon you until everything goes black. The
foam will protect me.
end. Question mark.
No question mark.
Exclamation point. The end. You are fried with lightning. The end.
You had to return to your home planet.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that was
That is the end.
That was Weaverdice. That was Weaverdice River City, guys.
We hope you enjoyed.
We hope you enjoyed some of this podcast.
We hope you enjoyed the very deep character study of a man slowly going insane in his job.
So
no, there was nothing slow about it.
As we've discovered, we found that basically the foam gun was way overpowered.
Yeah, it's like this definitely would work. It's like I understand. It's like I don't think it was intended for the PRT to be
player character.
As the player characters,
yeah.
Capes going against capes, okay, that I could understand, but the foam takes everything down.
Pretty much, it's save or die. It's rocket tag, you know.
Yeah, and well, as all games go, if the dice is against you, you're gonna die. But the foam was with me, and the foam is all.
So yeah, we found that the foam can pretty much beat most things in this game. Obviously, I ran out of villains. I had to bring in an Endbringer to end this thing.
I was telling you, it's like just bring them all. It's like It's like this is done. It's like I want to be tag teamed by all the Endbringers, and I just want it to be. It's over.
He needed worthy opponents. Well, he got one. One is all it takes. The Endbringers. So foam does not work on them.
Yeah, so at least it is something, right? At least the foam did not take down an Endbringer. I would have been laughing so hard if I somehow got out of that alive with all the foam.
Behemoth is a Dynakinetic. He manipulates energy. You ain't taking him down with foam. I don't think you're taking anything down with foam, honestly.
No, probably not.
But
I don't even think I could suffocate them or anything like that.
No, they don't breathe. They don't. So yeah, any other final thoughts before we?
It's
end
like
this?
the coda is gonna be as they dig through the wreckage of everybody. It's like they're just trying to clean up after the thing because nothing really survives.
Oh yeah.
And Endbringer attack. But what's gonna happen is they're just gonna find a footprint in a big foam thing, and then it's like, Sir, there's some slight movement from within this foam. And it's just going to be simply me going, summertime.
No, you're dead. You're fried to a crisp. You were killed by the Herokiller's lightning. So that's the end of
it. It was
this.
the only thing strong enough to take me down.
Only an Endbringer could stop the foam in the end.
So that means we get to do something we want to do.
So up next, we're going to probably play some classic Dungeons and Dragons. Because I'm not a great DM, so I figure I'll just use some modules. And we'll follow those, and that way he's never read the modules, so it'll all be a surprise to him.
Yep, I gotta learn the rules in a week, and then next week we'll start. I don't know what this is gonna be titled. Eventually this is gonna have a name, maybe be a real podcast.
Dungeons and Dragons River City. I don't know.
Starring Chuck Carter, the magic user. But no, Chuck is dead. Chuck is dead.
All right.
Chuck is dead.
Oh yeah.
The foam did not save him. Remember that.
Yep.
Or did it? No, it didn't.
No, it did not.
Or did it?
So yeah, prepare for some first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons next time. I think we're.
What about basic Dungeons and Dragons? Can't we just play basic Dungeons and Dragons?
Basic Dungeons and Dragons is garbage.
Can't we just play like easy mode Dungeons and Dragons? No, that's 4th edition.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be real fun. We're gonna.
And then we'll have to discover my range. It's like, are all the characters going to sound like me? Or
I guess again, I'll play all the NPC characters. You'll be the Commander Shepard of the group, if you will, and everyone else will be a computer-controlled character running combat. But we'll have their own personalities.
Yeah, because we don't have a big enough group, but that's fine.
Clearly, nobody wants to play with us. Nobody else wants to play with us. This is a two-man operation.
Oh boy!
Always has been. Probably always will be. So yeah, look forward to that with a lot more enthusiasm because now we'll be following an actual module instead of me making shit up as I go.
Live every moment.
Love every day. Why? Because before you know it, your precious time slips away. Hold on a second. Can we get a
No, we don't need a clip.
We don't need a clip of that.
Because we just sang a song.
Alright, live every moment.